Hi friends, welcome to my channel. There once were 3 squirrels that lived in the woods. Each squirrel gathered nuts for his own special tree. One day, a new squirrel came to live in the woods. He did not have his own special tree, so he decided to ask the squirrels if he could join them. May I join you in your tree? The new squirrel asked squirrel number 1. No way! Cried squirrel number 1. There is not enough food for 2 of us. He was a selfish squirrel. Thank you anyway, said the new squirrel to squirrel number 1. May I join you in your tree? The new squirrel asked squirrel number 2. Well, I guess so, said squirrel number 2. But you will have to show me exactly how many nuts you take, squealed squirrel number 2. This is my tree, and I have to know what others are taking from me. Squirrel number 2 was a greedy squirrel. Thank you anyway, said the new squirrel to squirrel number 2. May I join you in your tree? The new squirrel asked squirrel number 3. Hey, that sounds great, said squirrel number 3. I'm sure that we could gather more nuts if we work together, said squirrel number 3. He was a friendly squirrel. Thank you for sharing with me, said the new squirrel. I know we will gather a lot of nuts for the winter. When the first nip of frost came, all the squirrels knew what to do. It was time to gather nuts for the winter. Squirrel 1 was selfish. He tried to steal the other squirrel's nuts. Squirrel 2 was greedy. He compared his pile of nuts to the other's pile. Squirrel 3 and his new friend worked together to gather nuts. They laughed and sang as their pile of nuts grew bigger and bigger. Finally, the first snow of winter arrived. The squirrels said goodbye to each other until spring. By January, no more nuts could be found on the ground. By February, Squirrel 1 and Squirrel 2 had no more nuts to eat. What should we do? They asked each other. We could ask our neighbors. Soon Squirrel 3 and his friend heard a knock upon their door. May we join you in your tree? Asked Squirrel 1 and Squirrel 2. Sure, we would enjoy your company. Come in and have a bite to eat with us, said Squirrel 3. My friend and I gathered such a huge pile of nuts before winter. We have plenty to share, said the new squirrel. Together the 4 squirrels sat eating the nuts. They ate until their stomachs were full. When it was time to leave, Squirrel 1 and Squirrel 2 were surprised to receive a basket of nuts. "What is this?" they asked. They had never been given such a kind present before. Squirrel 1, who was mean, wanted them all for himself. Squirrel 2, who was greedy, thought that he should have more. Just then, the two squirrels smiled warmly at each other as they had an idea. We don't have to be selfish and greedy to get what we need. I bet we could gather more nuts for next winter if we work together, cried Squirrel 1 and Squirrel 2. What a great idea! And they did just that.